I'm stressing out. I have a plant on my desk at work that somebody gifted to me. It was a part of a gift. Let's say that the gift was clipped to the plant. It's a tall plant, probably about that big, and it's dying. It's dying on my desk. I water it as much as I can, but I don't really know how much I should be watering it. I give it a good watering once a week, and then also just water it additionally whenever it feels like it's getting dry. I can't tell you the name of the plant off the top of my head right now, but I did at one time know the name when I first got it. I looked it up, found out what plant it was, and read that it needed, basically the amount of sunlight that my desk at work would get, and the watering is, what I believe I'm watering it as. Here's why it's so stressful. I have a woman who is, I think she's 60, maybe a little bit over. And she sits about from me to that door right there. And she has a desk full of plants. All of her plants are different. Some of them are very high maintenance. She talks constantly about her garden and how proud of it is she is, how much time she spends in her garden. She takes care of plants like the back of her hand. I know she's watching this plant die. And I know she's watching me fail. And there's been a couple times where she's said things like, "Oh, I trimmed a couple leaves off of there because it looks like there's some new growth coming in." I didn't see the new growth. I saw the dead leaves, and I understand that, you want to prune your dead leaves. But the plant is dying. And I don't know why, but I feel it every time she walks into work and walks past my desk. I feel her eyes looking at that plant. So here's what I do. Here are my two options. I either admit defeat and tell her that the plant is dying and ask her what I can do. But at this point, I think it's beyond repair. I think the plant is just dead. Or I just throw it away. But do I acknowledge that I failed at watering it? Do I acknowledge it? Would anybody ask? This seems trivial, but it's not. For some reason, it's very serious in my brain. And it's a bit of drama that consumes my workday. My plant drama. Now, I wish I could. I would love the idea of a flourishing plant on my desk. But my schedule is so inconsistent. And sometimes I don't come in. Sometimes I work from home. And then sometimes I go on vacation. And then sometimes I go to work, but I'm out filming, so I'm just never at my desk. So truly taking care of a plant is not something that I think is feasible without getting my coworkers involved. And I have somewhat of a personal problem when my coworkers ask other coworkers to water their plants when they're gone, because it's your burden. It's your plant. Am I overthinking this? Absolutely. Am I making this into a big mountain out of a molehill? Absolutely. But I'm just speaking about what's on my mind. And what's on my mind is that plant. I have 24 hours to make my decision.